turn our attention to an activity that's coming up for members of BARP. That's right. And oddly enough, the Department of Emergency Management is a part. And you're wondering what's the relationship there. We'll share that with you now as we're joined by Program Officer Simon Alleyne. Simon, good morning to you. Welcome.
Hey, good morning, Pearson, and good morning, Barbados. It's
Good
good
to
to
see
be
you, my
on.
friend. Indeed. And so, again, what's this relationship between the DEM and BARP and this exciting activity coming up?
Right, okay, so as you know, DEM is responsible for public awareness on natural hazards, well, multiple hazards. So one of the groups that we target along with young people would, of course, be our seniors because we recognize that the needs of seniors have to be considered during any emergency or crisis. So what we're having this Friday, the 26th of September, we are having our DEM all-time bus excursion and disaster expo that will be culminating at the beautiful Farley Hill National Park.
Yes.
So this event is a free event, and we are so grateful to partner with BARP because, as you know, BARP is celebrating its anniversary. They have a number of activities, and we found it very important to include our seniors as it relates to what to do during hazards. What are the kind of resources that our seniors need to make it through these challenges? So we want to encourage everyone to come out to this event, particularly our seniors. I can say that this event is basically fully booked. So we only have a few spaces left on our pickup point for Spikestown at the Esplanade. So for those seniors who are watching right now, please call the Department of Emergency Management, of course, after 8:30 at 438-7575. That is
Yes.
438-7575 to inquire about how they can still get on the bus and join us as we go all the way to Farley Hill National Park.
This coming Friday. And so it's a
Yes,
bus ride, but it ends in an expo of sort. And so that's where a lot of the information will be shared. So you get a chance, ladies and gentlemen of senior years, to explore the scenic sights of Barbados. I'm curious then about the route. When you leave the bus terminal in Speightstown,
right.
or you leave the DEM's office in Warrens, or you leave BARP in Christchurch,
We're
where
heading
you go,
north.
what you just, each bus takes its
Right.
own route?
No. We're going to go in convoy along the northern parishes because obviously, with the impact from Hurricane Beryl last year, there was a lot of damage on the coastal areas, and a lot of work is being done to make sure that our coastal areas are a lot stronger and they have the necessary breakwaters, etc., in place. So we want to travel along the northern part of the island, and then we go up and we end in
Okay.
Farley Hill National Park. So we're highlighting those areas. We know the areas that would have had a lot of storm surge
Right.
activity. And it's very important to recognize that we're still in the hurricane season. So we've seen some development of systems off the Atlantic heading towards the Caribbean, but we've been fortunate that they have veered off of Barbados and head other places. So we want to remind people, especially our seniors, that DEM, along with BARP, is here for you. And we identify our seniors as vulnerable groups in our society that require the assistance. So I want to take this opportunity to thank all the members and staff of the Department of Emergency Management, my director, Ms. Carrie Hines, program officers, Mr. Griffith, Ms. Johnson, as well as Julia Rollins Bentham, and our consultants. We have Tonia, we have Carolyn, we have Antoinette, we have Nathan. Thank you so much. And of course, to the team at BARP, I want to thank
Yes.
Mr. Alleyne and of course Mrs. Bryce
Martin
Bowen
Rice
for
Bowen,
making
yes.
this, yes,
And
making
so
this event possible.
the critical thing, though, is that from each of those locations where the buses will be departing, they depart at different times. So,
Yes,
and they're
nine
departing
o'clock,
from different
9:30.
locations. They're departing from
Yes,
different locations for convenience. So
yes, please.
let's talk about that because I don't want seniors to miss that opportunity and to miss the bus. Really.
All right. To miss the bus, literally and figuratively.
Yes.
So
So,
from 9 a.m., buses leave the bar headquarters at 9 a.m. And then they also leave the Fairchild Street bus terminal at 9:30, as well as DEM headquarters at 9:30. And the final bus, we join the bus leaving the Spikestown Esplanade at 10 a.m. Now, what is very important, the reason why we told people to call DEM is that the seniors who would have expressed an interest and we have their names and their numbers, they receive a purple wristband This wristband is very important so that we can monitor our seniors because we're taking them out for the day. We're going to have lots of exciting things happening like dancing, music, and of course, a number of booths, information booths from partners such as the Barbados Fire Service. We also have the BDF emergency medical team that will be there. We also have confirmation of the National Disabilities Unit and others who will be in Farley Hill with their booths, and they'll be sharing information, there'll be presentations, and we also have the Barbados Museum and Historical Society with a very special presentation. This is 70 years after the passage of Hurricane Janet.
Yes.
So I'm quite sure that our seniors would be very interested in sharing what they went through, how the experience of Hurricane Janet was for them.
This is going to be fantastic. I suppose then, since you're traveling on the West Coast, basically, and
Right.
looking to see how sea surge has been impacting our coastlines,
Yeah,
that
storm
there'll be narrated tours. Will you have people on board each bus telling people where we are, what it is, and that kind of thing?
Yeah, definitely. We have members of the BCBRA and, of course, the EM staff members, myself and the others, who would be on buses that would share information
Nice.
about the impact of Hurricane Beryl on those particular areas. So, yes, and please, Pearson, I know you may not consider yourself to be a senior,
I
but
do.
you're more than welcome to join us.
Oh, I'm a senior
know.
already, trust me. I'm not too ashamed to say that at all. And so, you know, as a guest of mine said last week, he says, we are of a certain vintage. And so this vintage is
Oh,
pleased
wow.
to be a part of the bus ride,
It's a
which is,
privilege.
the old-time bus excursion. And I suppose you're encouraging people, the folks who are riding along, to bring their own refreshment, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, you can pack your little mini cooler or your mini picnic basket, bring your snacks, bring whatever things that you need to make yourself comfortable.
Yeah.
Farley Hill is a really good
It's
location.
beautiful.
We have the bathrooms, you have your picnic benches. It is very comfortable and it's very cool. One of the things I love about Farley Hill because of the breeze.
Yes.
It's very cool, a nice place to relax. So we're inviting all of our seniors to come out. Health checks will be done there as well. So if you want to check your blood sugar, blood pressure, and so on. So it's going to be a great day, and it's all for our seniors. We love you. We appreciate your contributions to building Barbados. So we want to celebrate you and, of course, share some timely information about disaster preparedness.
That's a good point at which to end. Simon Alleyne, Program Officer with the DEM, Department of Emergency Management. Well done, my friend. And may Friday work so well, you have to do it again the next Friday. Thank you, man.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome, my brother. Simon Alleyne,
right.
Program Officer with the Department of Emergency Management. Remember, this is a relationship between the Department of Emergency Management and BARP. They're taking our seniors on a scenic old-time bus excursion. Then they're ending it with a wonderful expo, indeed, at Farley Hill, a chance for them to get to know more about preparedness this hurricane season and for other disasters that might occur as well. So it's a wonderful opportunity for them to see the coastline, to feel the breeze at Farley Hill, to really have a good time communing one with the other. It's a day out, and so we want all of you seniors, and a number of you have already done so. There's still a few spaces left, but you need to call the Department of Emergency Management to book your seat and get on the bus.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.